Hi and welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to show you what to do so you don't do this, and you certainly don't do that. Because nobody wants this. So stay with me and I'll show you exactly how to do good fire management and make your barbecue fantastic. Let's do it. So I'm going to do a series of videos where I'll take you through every single aspect of good fire management. Because remember, good fire management equals good barbecue. Okay, so let's quickly talk about what I've got here. So I've got a brick, I've got a charcoal chimney, that's filled with briquettes. Today I'm using Weber briquettes. The reason I use these is because they're 100% natural and I know I'm going to get about a 2-hour burn from these. And I've got 2 fire lighters. Now these fire lighters, they're called tumbleweeds, they're called wood walls, but basically they're kind of like wood and they're covered in sort of like a wax sort of thing. So these burn really nicely. Again, no particularly nasty chemicals or anything like that. I personally try to keep all chemicals away from anything I use to do in my cooking. So these are really perfect and they burn for a decent amount of time. So in terms of the other items, so this is a charcoal chimney. You can pick this up from any DIY centre or garden centre. And basically what this does is focuses both the airflow in and also the radiating heat from when the coals light at the bottom, and basically focuses both the air and the heat and the fire in the rest of the coal. So basically what it does is it accelerates the amount of time, or accelerates the burn, and therefore reduces the amount of time that it takes for these coals to go up to heat temperature. So the setup is really simple. I'm just going to light a fire lighter. Use that to light the other one, and then we're just going to place the chimney stack on top, and we're just going to leave that. So this is going to take about 10 to 15 minutes to get up to full temperature, and what we're looking for is a white ash on top of those coals. So let's come back in about 10-15 minutes when we're at that point. So these coals have been on for about 10 minutes now, and you can see you've got that white ash on top. You can see that glow from all the heat down below. So these are now perfect to put into the firebox. Okay, so before we actually do put the coals into the firebox, there's a couple of things I want to quickly show you that I always do. So I've got the vent on the side, so the side door, I've got that completely open. The vent down the bottom's open as well. And I've also got the cook chamber completely open as well. The reason I do this is that when I'm getting the initial fire going, when I'm building that bed of coals, I want to do it as quickly as possible, and the best way to do that is allow it to get as much air as possible. So these are welder's gloves. You can buy any sort of like heat resistant gloves, but these welder's gloves cost me about £9 and they are perfect. They keep the heat out, and rather than paying 25 quid, £9. And then the final bit I've got, you can use any poke or anything you've got. I happen to have got an old coal shovel, I think this is, and this is just really good for just moving the coals around. When you tip them into the firebox, you're going to try and aim to get them kind of like on this part of the firebox to this sort of side, but if you don't quite get it, then you can just use that to move things around. Okay, so you can see I've pretty much got the coals where I want them. Just going to spread them out a little bit and give them a bit of a whack to get that ash off the top a little bit. And then I've got some sort of like smallish size splits. Now the reason I'm starting off small at the moment is because I want these to catch nice and quickly. I'm going to burn a few splits, and that's going to start developing that charcoal bed even further. So once these catch, and they shouldn't take very long to catch at all. Okay, so you can see these are starting to catch already, so it's only literally been about 10-15 seconds. Once these are burning really well, then I'm going to shut down the cook chamber doors, and then that will start to funnel the heat through into the smoker to heat up. Okay, so they're nice and alight now, so it's time to shut things down. So First of all, I'm going to shut down the firebox door and then these two doors here. You can see the smoke is already starting to come through. We've got the stack completely open, so it's completely unrestricted. So you can see we're still allowing a good amount of air to get into the actual fire, but now you start to see that the smoke is starting to come through the actual chimney stack as well, and that's exactly what we want. At this stage it's going to be dirty because we're only just starting the fire, and that's absolutely fine, but as soon as this pit comes up to temperature, then that'll disappear. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. Please don't forget, if you did, hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on, and if you've got any thoughts, comments, questions, please leave those down below. I always will come back to somebody taking the time to reach out to me. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, so you can also find me on there. But until the next video, I'll see you then.